Hi, it's Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess, and with me today I have a Blythe doll called Country Summer. I did a box opening of her, or unboxing, or deboxing, whatever you want to call it, and I have that video which I'll link in here. But now that she is all cleaned up, and I've had her for probably about a week or so, I thought it would be a good idea to kind of do a full review on my thoughts about this doll now that she is got some clean hair and I'm kind of getting to know her a little bit better. First, let me just give you some statistics about her. I purchased her through a website called, I wrote this down so I get it right, cc-toys.com.hk. And I noticed that when I went on there to double check her stats about, what type of mold her face was, etc., that she's actually $10 more now than when I purchased her about a week ago. I don't know what's up with that. Isn't that weird? So, and she's one of the more reasonably priced dolls. And I have to admit that even though a lot of people have said, well, buy the doll that speaks to you and the doll that you like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. If I had unlimited income and it didn't matter to me that I would spend whatever I wanted on a doll, I might do that. But that is not the case. I do not have unlimited income. And even if I didn't, or even if I did, I'm just a frugal kind of person. So when I looked at her with two items in mind. One of the items was cost, and I kind of added up all of her stock compared to the idea that, okay, if you purchase a factory or fake doll, she comes with absolutely nothing. And Lola's here helping me, my cat. And so that means that you have to purchase shoes and underwear and, whatever clothing items, a doll stand if you want to display the doll in your, wherever. So that those items can add up to just about what she cost. So I thought, and also there's the idea that she has retail value as opposed to a fake doll that really doesn't have any retail value. She may not have a lot today because I guess she's not a super popular doll from what I've gathered, but she does have retail value, and it could grow in the future if I ever decide to sell her, which I don't see that happening. So anyway, yes, I got her on cc-toys.com.hk, so she came from Hong Kong. It took about, I would say, 8 business days for her to show up, so she came very quickly, and in the unboxing you'll see how well they packaged her, which was really good. As far as stats go, online they called her hair, let me take her hat off so you can see it better, light brown. And I would say it's really coming out about right as far as color in this video. When I first pulled her out of the box, her hair was very icky and greasy and darker and almost like a reddish color to me. But once I washed her hair, basically I just took some hot water and a shallow bowl, very shallow bowl, like a Tupperware thing about that high. Hot water, Dawn, swished the Dawn around, dunked her head in, swished it around, took it out, rinsed her, and I say dunk her head in, not this part of her head, because there's mechanical mechanisms inside here to change their eyes, okay, so don't do that. So I really made sure I just put her hair in, and then I rinsed it really well, and then I rinsed it a couple more times because you can see there are still some bends in her hair, and that's from when they had her in there. They had some, it was like this with the plastic, and it's still showing up, which kind of, I would say, does bother me. So I'm hoping that it'll relax out over some time, and I might give her another hair treatment. But I'm glad her hair is now, you can see it's quite shiny, and it's a nice thickness, and it is no longer greasy like it was. So I'm not sure what's up with the greasiness, folks. Let me just fix her little hair here. But her hair was quite greasy. So as far as her eyes go, she has blue eyeshadow. Let me pull her little, where'd her little thingy go? It's in her hair here. So she has blue eyeshadow, which if I pull her, you might be able to kind of see it a little bit. So it's a light blue eyeshadow. She has pink lips and pink makeup. Again, her hair's parted on the side, so it's a little problematic sometimes to hold. So she's got makeup on, but she's not heavily made up like some of the other dolls will have more makeup. She's a very light makeup, but you can still see the pink. Her eye chips, she has, right now I'm showing you her supposedly special eye chips. They're calling them a light brown right facing. And I would say yes, they're a very pretty light brown. Again, almost, almost like a goldeny color. And in fact, that's why I've changed her name to Amber, because I felt like her hair was kind of a honey amberish color. And I would say her eyes are really more like a dark honey brown, the special eyes. The other eyes she has, let me go ahead and pull the little cord here. It's a tough one to get it in the hair. She's got these blue front-facing eyes, and then green left-facing, and then of course pink. And I have to say, on her, I'm not a huge fan of the pink eyes on her. For some dolls I think can pull it off. I don't know, they're okay. They're not great, okay? So yeah, as far as her mold, it's called Radiance, a Radiance mold, and her skin tone is cream. All right, so that's the stats. If you go on to their website, that's what they'll list there. I've got a little list here to make sure I cover everything. So yeah, pros and cons. Okay, so the con was originally her hair was a hot mess. It wasn't knotty or anything, like it wasn't clumps or anything. I know some people have had dolls that actually had, like clumps of goop or knots in it. That was not the case. It wasn't at all like that. But it was very greasy, okay? Another issue that you can kind of tell, because, and this is, I kind of have that issue myself, because my hair is also kind of my hair parts like nowhere really, but mostly on the side. So because her hair parts on the side, she's probably a doll that you'll have to do some hair fixing of, either put a hat on, or I found like a headband works well, like a little beaded headband, or even like I might make a hair clip for her or something like that. I'll probably make some hair accessories for her, which that's not a bad thing. That's fun to do, right? It's nice to make stuff for your dolls. As far as physically, the body of her, everything works really well. I found no discoloration anywhere. I will say I've noticed, and this, I don't even know if you could be able to see this or not. Right here. You can almost see it. The face plate is not completely lined up with the back of her head when somebody put her face on to the back of this head here. There's a very, very small, it's not really a gap, but it's not, the line's not flat, all right? It's almost a gap, okay? And that's with, I'm like eagle eyeing her, because she's my first real Blythe, so I was like, I really wanted to see what's the big difference, between a fake and a real. So I've been looking all over at her. Okay, so her stock, she has, of course, the hat that I took off. The hat is really cute. It's kind of made out of, I almost feel like a linen kind of feel to it. So it's nice. I would say the inside is finished okay, though not fabulously finished. Not amazing, but decent. If you were going to buy this hat just by itself, I think it would probably easily be $10+ at least, okay? So the hat's cute. It's just very red. It's not coming out red on my screen, but yeah, the hat is red. The trimming on the hat is red. Her dress, pretty well made, a little bit on the big side, but she's supposed to be Country Summer. If she's Country Summer, why are there anchors on her dress? I don't understand that connection to anchors and country. I would have thought there would be like, I don't know, horses or flowers. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of, I think it's funny actually. So there's white and yellow anchors, and it's a very cute dress, but to me this is not a country dress whatsoever. This is a nautical dress. Okay. And then she has these boots, which I've come to I'm starting to like more. I'm not a big boot person, but they really stay on her feet really well. Woo! They stay on her feet pretty well. I would say if you're interested in purchasing your first Blythe, she is a really good choice. Just be prepared that you're going to have to clean her hair, that her hair is very greasy when you get it, and it has this sort of permanent dent. So probably a couple of hair cleanings is going to be necessary. Like I said, I'm kind of letting her, just sort of chill out for a while. I'm hoping maybe some brushing, might get rid of it. We shall see. But at least it's not, the one treatment did ungrease it fairly easily. I think compared to a lot of the dolls I've seen, which are can really be outrageously priced, her price, considering all the stock that you get with her, these shoes, the dress, the hat. Oh, I didn't have her basket. Shoot. Yeah, she also comes with a cute little plastic basket that I show in the unboxing. And it's a little picnic basket, so it's quite cute. And yeah, I think considering, oh, and then of course the doll stand, duh. Okay, so you have the doll stand, which a Blythe doll stand is not cheap. And her doll stand, I will say, is kind of better quality. I've purchased 2 Blythe doll stands, and I don't know if they're, again, I don't know if they're fake Blythe doll stands, I don't know. But they're not very sturdy. Once you get the doll in there, they're fine. But if you touch the doll at all, the back of the stand pops out of the bottom, the flat part. And with hers, it doesn't do that. So the stand is a really good quality. Her stock is good quality. The doll itself, I think, is pretty decent quality. And so considering all of that together, compared to the cost of a lot of other real Takara Blythes, I think she is a very good investment as far as doll collecting goes. That's my personal opinion. Take it or leave it. But she's very cute, and she does make me think that, yeah, I will probably purchase future real Blythes. Again, I am cost conscious, and so it has to be something that I really think she's cute, and I think the price is right. Because there are some that are really cute, and the price is right, and then there's some that are, the price is not too bad, but I kind of just don't have any connection to the doll, or I'm not real keen on the stock, which I know people are like, oh, you don't need the stock, you can change stuff around, but I'm still purchasing the stock. So, to me, I want all of it. I want to like the doll, I want to like the stock, and I want to like the price. And with her, that is, she fit the bill. So yeah, I would say definitely I'm very happy with her, and I think if anybody's looking to purchase a addition to their collection or starting a collection, she's probably a really good one to take a look at. Go over on Flickr. That's what I did actually before purchasing her too. I checked out a lot of pictures on Flickr, and she photographs pretty well. I would say I've only taken a few photos of her, so I'm not an expert on photography as far as she goes or any dolls go. But there are some really cute pictures of her out on Flickr. So that's a good way to see her out of her stock. Because this to me doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now that I see it all together, this dress is fine, but I would, instead of boots, I would put maybe sandals on her, or even just let her run barefoot, But if I was going to pick shoes, I would pick sandals or Mary Jane's. I wouldn't pick cowboy boots for that dress. Okay, the hat works, yeah, but otherwise, but yeah. So that's my take on Country Summer Blythe doll. And if you have any comments, please make sure you put them in the comment section and down below. And feel free to subscribe and watch other doll videos and crafting videos. Thank you for stopping by.